390,000 lorries, 15 million pallets and 260 million reusable containers have to be moved in the Migros fresh produce supply chain every year until the goods reach the customer. The trends towards smaller sales units, high product availability, traceability and frequent stock rotation are posing supply chains with challenges to overcome. This requires a coordinated and highly automated logistics system. With the launch of the Logistics Data Marketplace, workflows can be optimized and thus provide a sense of transparency across the company, as well as full traceability of the delivered goods, from production to sales. But how does this workflow work, and why does it help us to guarantee the on-time delivery of goods to the in-store shelves? In conventional goods orders, there is only a minimal level of electronic integration in the Migros logistics system. It is only clear how many of the ordered products can actually be placed in stock and distributed upon the receipt of the goods. This normally takes place manually and slows down the goods receipt. The Logistics Data Marketplace comes into play earlier here. Status information that is relevant from a customer and logistics perspective is collected throughout the entire life cycle and supplied where necessary. The synchronization of the flow of goods and information is key here. In proprietary interfaces, these flows are not harmonized and can result in delays. Through this event-driven information with EPCIS, data can be tracked in an automatic end-to-end process and in real time. During the harvest or production of goods, the supplier can record the packed quantities by means of standardized notifications. These notifications contain information about the packing of the goods in the Migros containers, the picking of the containers in line with branch store orders, and the subsequent formation of logistics units, for example pallets. The information about these individual process steps are reported to the national EPCIS system in events. An event is like a photo that shows and captures the moment of action. The questions what, when, where and why are asked and answered for every reported status. In our example, sauces are packed in B containers at the supplier named Buffis on Tuesdays in the morning for delivery at 2:30 p.m. The containers are ultimately wedded to the pallets, which likewise generates a separate event so that these can be assigned later. Depending on the supplier and its current technical infrastructure, there are a wide range of ways in which to take part in the Logistics Data Marketplace. If the required end-to-end integration has not been implemented by the supplier, he can use the Web EDI standard software MLS Plus and the corresponding web app to load the orders on a smartphone and carry out the goods picking process on a one-to-one basis. The web app subsequently creates the necessary events and sends these to the national EPCIS system. An event that contains the departure date and time, the status and the arrival date and time of the lorry in the distribution center can also be generated on a transport level. The goods receipt can be posted simply by scanning the SSCC barcode. The containers included in the goods receipt with the goods are allocated directly to the corresponding purchase order. The containers are placed in the sorter and the entire pallet can be picked within seconds by contactlessly scanning the tags via a radio transponder. The container type, its content and its destination, for example a brand store, is detected automatically, as this information is made available online by the Logistics Data Marketplace. The container is now moved to the outgoing goods for the intended brand store and can be delivered there together with other containers. Intelligent route planning ensures that the goods can be delivered to their destination and put on the shelves as quickly as possible. The constant recording and tracking ensures end-to-end transparency across the entire supply chain. This helps everyone involved to better plan, control and automate the processes and also to carry them out paperlessly, from the production of the goods to their placement on the shelves. What other advantages does this technology provide? Nowadays, the traceability of products is playing an ever-increasing role. Consumers want to know from where the product they bought originates. Thanks to the Electronic Data Interchange, EDI, data is exchanged between suppliers and retailers. However, this information can only be accessed by the sender and recipient systems. No other partners in the supply chain can view this data without setting up their own individual interface. This is where the EPCIS system holds clear advantages. All of the partners involved can add data to this pool and in turn view the required data. This ensures the end-to-end traceability of products right up to the batch level for the product. The flows of goods and information run in sync. In many places, paper labels are still being used in the flow of goods with containers. Although this allows recipients to quickly check incoming deliveries, it creates unnecessary and unreliable additional work. Should any labels be or go missing, this would interrupt the entire process chain and the goods will no longer be able to be identified. Through the clear identification of each container, the connection between the product and the product carrier can take place effortlessly and with the highest level of efficiency. In addition, the amount of paper used is reduced due to not having to print the labels out. Upon the receipt of the goods, every individual container and its products no longer have to be registered as the information has already been made available in the data pool. This speeds up the goods receipt, saves on costs, and increases product availability in the branch store. The Logistics Data Marketplace provides the opportunity to realize automation, information and transformation gains. Using the example of the Migros Cooperative Eastern Switzerland, the benefits are as follows. Automation benefits. Pallet handling is reduced as pallets can be unloaded accurately. No need to record information about the products, containers or the suppliers. Branch store processes are optimized. Information benefits. Mixed pallets no longer have to be separated out. The loss of container labels no longer poses a problem. The security and quality of the processes are increased. The document flow is fully automated. Transformation benefits. Complexity is reduced, error rates are reduced, and additional control tasks are eliminated to the greatest possible extent. The initialization of the Logistics Data Marketplace by the FMC, the cooperatives, Migros industry companies and our third-party partners allows the transformation to the future supply chain. The use of the EPCIS system and other GS1 standards, in combination with state-of-the-art logistics systems, will ensure that the vision becomes reality.